Sato, and
they did all right, bro. They did better than I thought. So you knew more than me, bro.
You could tell the commitment is there, but if they want to take this fight to Acorn and Cold, it could be a really difficult one.
All right, the Aussie kids are still here. Where's Vino?
We have to give all credit to not only Clix and Vino.
Vino's up by the train. No, where's Vino?
To stay alive and secure a top 15.
Where the fuck is Vino?
And Resigns, who found even more placement points. Ending
Wait, go back
just
to that.
closer to that top 10. So a very impressive performance for teams that were contested that game. Actually, when you start to do the math on that,
where the fuck? Wait, am I blind?
Well,
did y'all see him?
Demo and Resigns were trailing.
Yeah.
Clix and Veno the entire match.
Like, where the
and
fuck?
If they hadn't actually stumbled upon Kishumo,
All right, Poyo, lock the fuck in, bro. Lock the fuck in, Poyo. Don't die early this time, bro. You and Peterbot need to win this game, pussies. Chap and Tina. Or Tina. Yeah, it's fucking Tina. It's goddamn Tina.
Kanata and Cooper close by means that all they can really look
Chap
for
and
here
fucking
is
Tina here.
Yeah, we do know Kanata and Cooper like to rotate closer to Agers and
yeah,
Ryan,
Chap and Tina.
Early last game, so
she's new. She's Tina subbed in.
Completely different battle up against Visual and
Wait,
Braids,
what's that?
really
What's that singer?
Shortly
Tina. Tina Turner. Yeah, it's
so
Chap and Tina Turner.
Interesting, you know, zone dynamics
she's new. She started playing Fortnite.
Really part of the high level of Fortnite.
Tina, Teeny had to leave. Tina,
right?
Tina Turner stepped in.
Well, what went wrong, and it's about adjusting in the real time. But here's Sayun, here's
I should have run
against
predictions.
Casper and Prism. Little stands off here, so it seems like this game, similar to match one, is gonna kind of take its time
can I pop up?
rolling into the eliminations.
Yeah, Janice almost seemingly happy about the fact that these teams kind of caught wind of each other, because that allowed for him to just slip on by, head on out, red line rig, make sure that he doesn't get caught in the mix. He's clearly just trying to make a play for that Reboot Max. I didn't see Pixie anywhere near, so almost makes you wonder at the same time. It's going to be a difficult situation for a lot of these teams.
Here's Cammy and Seti. They have angles, they have a little bit of high ground. Meanwhile, King and Phaser getting active right now just outside the Rebels' roost. What is happening here? They seem to be finding their groove right now. It's Visual and Braids once again who are giving some of these duos a really difficult time, making them all second.
Are they running from Visuals and Braids?
Sticking around and fighting them, so you know that's impressive.
Huh.
Yeah, but this is also a really smart disengage from
they need the points.
Recognizing the fact Sky Scroll
not worth it
as well. Rebels Roost just a little bit too poppin' for their interest at the moment.
Not worth it, not worth it.
Even hanging around the underworld could pose some issues because they didn't stick around for the fight. Don't know how much surge damage they've actually been able to accrue at this stage. And once we start to get into that mid-game rotation aspect, that we already saw a handful of teams, even some of the teams that you wouldn't necessarily anticipate to struggle with their surge damage, having issues.
Very interesting. We get to catch up with Batman, Booga, and
This
Rapping
way,
here
I
at the Grim Gate.
want to try to
This
do
has been their
something real
rock
quick.
spot for quite some time.
I want to see if I can custom dot.
Excellent performance. You know, if you start looking at the paper trail of
Can I
Rapid
custom
and Batman,
dot
Booga,
this?
everyone's marking them up towards the top three as far as the NA teams are concerned. And talking about top three, it wouldn't be one without Cold and Acorn. They're just putting teams down. This time, they do finish the fight up against Andalex and Sato. They don't let them escape.
But now something that Sato and Andalex are potentially going to have to start considering is if this keeps going in favor of Acorn and Cold, if they continue to take the fight to them, do you switch for day two? But I think we still got a few more lobbies to work through before that really starts to become the real question mark here. For Stash Malibuca, though, starting off somewhat on the right foot here at Restored Reels. One elimination already. Curious if one of those is onto either Alex or Worthy.
Yeah,
oh, it worked.
There, but Bolt and Bryce are at a fight right now. Little build-off happening here. It's a pretty intensive early game fight for, given the situation, a Zone 1 Sky base going on here. This is going to be a full-on reset if it doesn't end fast. It's up again, Biko and Clixie.
Perfect.
Obviously, our second place coming out of game one. Very much fired up, very much confident.
Bryce and Bolt are not going to fold here, though. The forecast tower, the weapons bunker that spawns nearby Dupenhausen, where Bolt and Bryce like to land. And this is something that, you know, they were willing to contest Reet and Ritual for when it was Reet and Ritual at Rickless Railway. So now Biko, Flixie haven't taken over that position. And it's funny because you ask Biko, in the player lounge last night, hey, what do you think about the forecast tower? He's like, that's my forecast tower. You ask any of these players who are actually trying to contest, they'll always tell you the same thing. That's my forecast. And yet, Vico, Flixie, they find themselves stuck because Bryce and Bolts either need to get eliminated or forced out here. Whoever controls the NPC is going to win.
It's pretty incredible. You got to talk with Vico. I got to talk with Bolts and Bolts' brother, and they had nothing but positive things to say, and honestly confidence about the fact that this is their forecast tower, and he's here, and he believes that paired up with Bryce, they are a perfect combination. So very interesting to see that both teams very much feel like they're entitled to this drop. Vico and Flixie seem to be the first, of course, boots on the ground here. They're going to secure the card, which means they have everything that they need here to go ahead and be the one to get the first dibs. But Bolts comes in, takes down Flixie from up above. Whose tower is it?
Vico might have that key card, but how long can he really hold on to it? He's trying to just get out of dodge at this point, creating as much space as possible.
No.
But you know Bolts and Bryce.
Bolts and Bryce are...
Vico by forcibly eliminating Flixie.
Oh, no.
They do not want to let him escape with that forecast key card.
And this is not just an elimination. This is not just a player. That is someone
Clone
who
and
holds the keys
Kruma
to
are
every
just watching this go
score
down.
For the remainder of this
all right,
game.
Chaptini,
It is
clicks
worth
Vino,
so much
Peter
more
Bot.
than just a set of points. Bolts and Bryce have to think long and hard, and they end up easing off for a second, but it's because Clone and Kromsu was waiting for them.
Clone and Kromps ended up getting the card.
To fall now as he gets ambushed.
This was almost like an unexpected gift. Clone and Kromsu were situated exclusively for the bunker, and yet when Vico tried to escape because he recognized the fact, hey, I've just got to play for the reboot.
Cammy
I just
said
need
he
to
must
get Flixie
well.
back into this game. We'll deal with the forecast later. Kromsu and Clone, dude, too slick with it.
That was just dirty right there to get boxed up. But look, Bolts has the card, so he actually ends up finding Vico potentially here, or no?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, he ends up dropping it just so that he doesn't, bring that heat with him. So very, very interesting turn of events here.
But sure, you might have forecast secured, but at what cost? Because realistically, if I'm Kromsu, I'm not letting you escape. And that's the thing, Vico knew that there was no reason for him to continue trying to hold on. He did not have the materials to feasibly escape unless he gave up that key card.
I actually love that we got to see him drop the key card as well, right? Just saying, hey, look, you can have it, man. My hands are in the air. White flag is waved. Go ahead, take it. And he plays for another day. That just really shows you what this tournament means, right? That's not an interaction you'll have in any regular game, right? There's just something so prestigious about the Fortnite Global Championship that even the players give respect to one another like that. It's incredible to watch.
Wow, this is looking like a menacing situation building up currently, though. Clicks, Venom, Acorn, Gold, Chaptini,
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we could ask for anything better at this stage, but fact of the matter is, all these teams are just fixated on one thing, and it's likely the weapons bunker.
You hear it. It's opening up right now, and Clicks and Vino the first to fold as they recognize, hey, there are 4 teams here. This is not the greatest idea. They double back to the campfire. They'll get their chance at the bunker, right? They'll be able to pick up some scraps, get their attachments. But first, sit things out, let things settle.
I like that flyby though, Giannis and
Bro,
Pixie,
take the leaderboard out. We don't need to see the leaderboard.
Mission was a success. He was able to make his way towards a reboot van, but again, you have to start to wonder what kind of damage was he able to collect prior to losing Pixie. And now, Reckless Railway's heating up one more time because Vico
first game, this is second game.
Into it, but now Shadow and Virgo trying to see if they can pose a threat.
Listen, Shadow, someone I've known for a long time. I've followed his career closely. He is
I'm gonna...
a very, very...
Is that better?
confidence.
It's gonna look
Even
weird
you
when there
talk
ain't a
to
camera
either of them,
there.
they are
I moved my
just
camera.
reeking of confidence,
I moved my
essentially,
VTuber out of the
and
way.
for good measure, because Vico, Flixie,
Let me get rid of these
successful, despite the fact that
other
Vico
two
was incredibly
things.
low on material count.
Jump into the other side here.
There.
Dukes and Sphinx trying to figure out what's happening down here south.
So it ain't hiding
on
shit
the
over
zone.
there.
As things
In case
are just
people want to
starting
see the
develop.
fucking
Clearly shots are coming in from teams in the distance. Meanwhile, Queasy has that high ground. Chapter lurking up, trying to see.
It looks a little
how he
dumb
could
just
possibly
floating when
get
there ain't a
involved.
camera
CeeDee
there
already
though.
sitting on the base for a moment there, you couldn't even tell.
This way, let's do this. Why? Alright, that's fine. Sub goal. Unlock this.
I'm feeling like maybe they're in these fights.
Can also be so disorienting to other teams
What
in the
the
lobby
fuck?
when you're dealing with the likes of Chapentini, because they're just barreling down onto anybody that they encounter. They could care less about the caliber of player
I'm trying.
that they're dealing with.
I fucked it up.
Their momentum here. And if I'm being honest, I think they have to keep pursuing it, find a new angle, do something else. They can't afford to stop at this point. Teeny's got a new angle here. He's behind Pixie now.
Pretty big attention.
All right, I think we're better now.
Performances in EU, Casper as well finds FKS.
Besides, we gotta get rid of that.
That flashback moment, but Janice, Pixie, Pixie especially.
Now
is
we're
in a
better.
Really rough
Now we're not
position,
blocking everything, right?
Trying to deal with Quanti at the same time as well, but these two know they just got to disengage.
I ever pull some
They need
shit.
an opportunity
Wait.
to get that mech hit off.
Don't you
Pixie
fucking
will
boss
find
me.
a moment here, but Quanti still good pose. All
right, what did I miss? What did I miss, Pash? You gotta fill me in. What did I miss? Muzz and Whale are still up. Audio's laggy. Refresh your game, Carson.
12, right? So we're getting into the late part of the game. Things are going to get to real small with the circle, and it's only going to become more and more difficult if you're one of those teams that don't have heals.
The problem is when you're also a team like Muzz and Epic, you had the shield, you had the white heals, but you're losing all of it because you're just underneath that Storm Surge. Finally,
Because I didn't do shit to any audio, bro.
In the form of damage. And they'll look to try and see what they can scavenge here at the top of Rift Island. Surprisingly enough, mostly undisturbed.
All right, what do we got? Cammy without Seti. Cammy in trouble. Oh no, Seti's still there. Fighting Flixie and Vico.
Below the damage threshold as well. Again, what that means is that lightning bolt is going to start coming down from the sky. They're going to start losing 25 HP over the course of time. Periodically, it'll start to add up. Flixie
Lacey killed somebody. W. Lacey.
This is why they're fighting all the teams, because they need
Lacey
to.
hacks though.
Otherwise, they will be sent back to the lobby for not doing enough damage. Here it is. Vico gets slammed in
Vico
on from
Flixie.
2 angles.
Oh my God!
Devastating shot. Vico hits the one that he needs to. Meanwhile,
oh
Rise
no!
and Yuma jump into the mix here. This is our team in the lead here. Vico, though, is so good.
My man went into the wrong fucking box, bro. He went into the wrong fucking box, bro.
He's just trying to make sure that he can throw Flixie into a safe position.
Oh,
is
hell
clearly on
no.
his mind. Armored walls are going to be sent out. Yuma, Rise, they're hoping that they can try to
Bro,
collapse,
this
but
pump
I
was
hear the moment has
crazy.
left them. Vico doing so much when it mattered
Cammy
most.
thought he was about to be that fucking guy.
Sure enough, the revive is a success.
Cammy thought he was that guy.
Into this battle, and that's going to cause Rise and
Vico
Yuma
is
to reconsider
crazy.
whether they actually want to take this engagement.
And that was our current first and third,
Wow.
our second place teams basically to be going head to head. But let's
The Asian kid's on top right now. Yumi and Rise. Okay. Nobody's seen that.
So desperate, but ready to defend. But no, they lose the walls first. This is not looking good. But they end up finding the shots, and Clicks is so fast. He hits one and then the second before they can even notice what happened.
Go home when it clicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been taking some tips from Menno. I mean, he's been forming his own kind of master class at this stage.
They got it in, caught by Vino there. The trap was delayed.
Why is Clicks out killing Vino?
That's exactly the kind of bounce back too that you would hope for.
No, Paper and Victor V are dead.
Got a little bit more messy than what they'd initially
Worthy and Alex are
intended,
also
so
dead.
Moments like that can really captivate a lot of momentum for players on the big stage.
You know, you make a great point. The first game was really
My other
difficult
sleeper
for them.
team
They
is
spent a
Whale
little
and
too
Muzz,
much
so
time
let's see how they do.
So look, already micro adjustments on the
Come on,
but Muzz and
Muzz.
Epic Whale here.
Oh,
Muzz
Muzz
is
lost
down.
Whale.
Or
Muzz
sorry,
is in a
Epic
world of
Whale's
hurt
down.
here.
Muzz is by himself. He
Muzz
finds
is
attacks
in.
and he
Can he get this
doubles back
up?
to save his teammate as the Storm
Against
Surge
Vidil and
was doing
Rezon? No way he
damage.
gets this up,
And
right?
Vidil
No
and
shot.
Rezon are recognizing, wait a second.
Yeah, no
Why did you
shot.
stop pushing here? Something clearly went wrong. Muzz now has to back off. I don't even think he got to pick up his teammate in time. No, Epic Whale gets finished there. And the development now for Muzz is that he is left by himself with nothing to really work with. I mean, it's all but over for him at this point if Vidil and Rezon want to push.
At the same time, though, Muzz is
They ain't
definitely
pushing it.
a bit of a solo mastermind. If
Why are they
anybody
not pushing
can look
Muzz
for a
here?
clutch opportunity. The real issue
That's
that
a
I'm
free
seeing right
kill.
now, though, MDF, Baka, Pars,
Crazy, all right.
right behind where Muzz is currently fixated. And if he wants to press forward, Vidil and Rezon on the other end of these walls, it's going to cost Muzz so much if he's able to escape this as far as his builds are concerned. He's
Muzz
already
is
leaving
fucking
low on that
14
material count.
HP, bro.
Look through the wall. I was like, wait, what's
If
left
he gets
there?
breathed
Nothing.
on, he's dead.
And
Oh, they're
I think
underneath
that was a
him.
mistake because now Varial and Rezon can tell, wait, he's still pretty close, and they definitely know he's a weakened solo.
I
But
can't
hey,
believe
if
they're
Muzz
not
can
double
stay
pushing
alive,
him
he
right
has the
now.
zone. He'll be okay for a little bit of time. Placement points are just moments away. Take a look from the other perspective, how the damage ended up racking up there.
Oh, he about got the deal.
Surge finishes the job there in the
All
end.
right, end
So
game. Let's get
very,
it.
very
Let's
close.
get it.
Had, you know, they not had that problem, they definitely were the team ahead. But
Peterbot,
here's a
Pollo
team
still
that
both up.
hasn't really found their footing just yet. Peterbot and Pollo trying to
No,
figure it out.
no
in that
bodies
2-2
yet
right now.
though.
Well, you say that, but Peterbot was kind of on a rampage in our first lobby. But this time, obviously, hoping that he can do it alongside his duo, Bipoli,
Kyoto?
They are met
Kyoto?
with an armored wall. The moment that they try to aggress onto Pars and Baka, and be forced to drop to the low ground.
If
See
Muzz
they can
kills
try
Peterbot, he
to
gets
force
med
from
kits.
underneath, but Pars, Baka, they recognize there's too much desperation from this duo. We don't need to take.
I can't imagine Muzz is Muzz there. Muzz just died. Muzz just died the storm.
No, but Poli goes up to the box by himself. Baka and Pars are some of the best to do it, though, and they hit their time.
Queasy and Thomas HD on height.
Granted, a huge,
But they ain't gonna be able to hold height. Clicks getting a little pressure on him.
In this game now. Meanwhile,
Clicks and Vino got a little bit of rotating to go.
Across the map. Talk about a night and day position to be in. Eland,
Oh, goddamn, he got lasered out the sky. About 70 damage on that transition.
Out of shields to work with though, but still, they get time to regather themselves, to compose themselves.
Clicks
for a
and
moment.
Vino locking it in. Trying to get to the head of the zone.
Both of their material counts. That is a strong
Thomas HD and Queasy on height.
for them to work
Cold and
with,
Acorn
they're gonna
rotating.
need every
Thomas
bit of
HD
it.
trying to
If you
put
look
shots
at
down. Knocks
Titans like
cold.
Thomas
Oh no,
HD and
Yanis
Queasy
knocks cold.
Up on the high ground already, just trying to take advantage.
Bro,
of
right
shots
as
that
Thomas
any of these
HD
teams
shot,
are starting to trip
Cold
on
got
their way
knocked.
in, trying to see if they can suppress as many
Aviv and
drones as
Booga are
possible
down.
to those mid and low ground layers.
Well,
Why
here
the
it
fuck
is.
did I
It
pick
seems
Aviv and
like
Booga in
they've
my
been able
top
to catch
10?
A little bit of extra information
I was
there.
influenced,
Now looking for
chat.
teams nearby. Bryson
I was
Bolton
watching
would be one of the
Fortnite
first
comp
to
when
go
I was
and
making
be
my
in the line of
decisions.
sights here. But the zone hasn't popped just yet. They know it's got to go north. They're
Oh,
working
well.
their way through this build here. The cover's been blown, and they back off.
Clicks and
Happy
Vino
with the
still
few
up.
tags, but still, they need more eliminations. Surely more
Thomas
placement points if they
HD and
wanna jump
Queasy
up to
still
top
on height.
5,
There's
as
no
those
way
teams are
they
still
have
in
enough
this game.
material to
Meanwhile,
stay on height.
Queasy's
No
still
way.
ramping his way across the high ground, right?
Acorn and Cold still alive.
That's for
Wait,
sure.
Acorn
Queasy,
Acorn
Thomas.
got Cold back up.
They're going to try to hold on to hype for as long as possible. Ideally,
'Cause
the
Cold got
entire
knocked.
game if possible, like what we saw
Thomas
in
HD
Captain
knocks
in the last
Yanis.
match, but Acorn, Cold,
Batman Booga and
very
Rise
efficient,
still up.
found a
Peter
slight
Pollo.
inside rotate despite so much
Let's go,
congestion
Peter
having
Pollo.
built in the real center.
This y'all
of our
grants
zone,
the
but
win, bro.
everybody's got to get a move on now. Pollo, Peterbot just doing what they can to stay ahead of the pack. That reveal medallion as well, going to help them pinpoint some of these solos that might be running through these
The
pre-existing
noobs
builds.
visual and
those extra
braids.
layers right there, but look at
Oh,
this, Vino.
Clicks getting his get back. Clicks getting his get
They
back.
tear there.
He put it on
Peterbot and
Peterbot
Pollo
right there.
find Yuma as well.
Woo!
Effectively
He
taking
said,
out some of
"Not
that
today,
immediate
son."
competition, right? You want to start dropping those players that are up at the top of the standings.
Peterbot
You
able to
wanna jump
recover.
over them.
Pollo
It's not
needs to
gonna
get
be
this med
easy.
kit off.
It's going to be very, very hard to do.
Thomas
but
HD
they
and
are doing
Queasy
just
still
that.
on
Meanwhile,
height.
the wider
Bryson
shot tells us
Bolts.
the whole story. There's
Bolts
an
down. Flixie and
indestructible
Vico
ring separating
splitting
the
material.
high-ground layers from the lows.
And Vico, Flixie,
Flixie looking to
didn't
go
manage
up.
find the victory royale the way that they would have hoped in
It's a
match
brit.
one.
Oh, he takes a
And
big
now,
pump shot from
staring
above.
down
From above,
their own
Trashy
demise
gets
here.
on Flixie.
Flixie's gonna get knocked.
Trashy
Vico
from
not gonna have
above.
an opportunity either
Chicho.
to recover this one.
Chicho gets
Just too
fucking
much
Vico, I
pre-existing
think.
pressure, but Peterbot controls massive.
Peterbot
Oh,
by
he
himself
gets
again.
out. And
Peterbot gets
the
Acorn,
shutdown.
gets shot in the
Oh,
back.
it's so close from behind.
Who was it?
Down goes
Who got Peterboy from behind?
Just
Peterbot
like
from
that,
behind.
it's Cold to the rescue, basically.
Cold
here,
got Peterbot.
Making up for lost time there.
Cold got
And at the
Peterbot
end of
from
the day,
behind.
The real winner here is Cold. He gets more placement points. He gets to heal out now and kind of wait this one out. Meanwhile, Clicks is still alive
This
here,
is good for
working
Clicks
his way
and
through the
Vino,
game.
if they're still
Queasy and
up.
Thomas make
They're
their way
not still
to the
up,
Rift
though.
Island. They are
Oh,
looking
bro,
better than
Queasy
ever.
and
There's
Thomas
so much
HD get
material
a
to fall
gift.
back up here as
They
well.
got a gift in the
It's
in the island.
looking next to impossible
They
for
should be
anybody
matting
to
up
try
right now.
and
Clicks and
effectively
Vino are
challenge
still
the
up.
right
My
MPL,
bad.
but he's
Clicks just got
happened.
rolled by
Clicks, on the other
Braids.
hand, alongside
Vino
the
got
Venom,
rolled by
they're gonna fall
Rapid.
Back to back. Trulex and Chicho now seeing if they can try and finagle
Bro,
their way
Queasy and
into
Thomas
that top
HD just got
leaderboard
given a
placement. Vino's gonna be
gift
the next one
of the
and not
island.
Reason forced to play this one out as a solo.
Game 2 already looking kind of crazy. Reason takes down Mustache there, and he gets to secure the med kit. That's a
Siphon
huge
medallion.
pick up right there. The medallion as well to give him that little bit of
Is
extra push
this
here.
Thomas HD and Queasy?
Look at that. Of all the players that came into this game inside the top 5, Chicho and
Chicho
Trulix are one of the only
Trulix.
ones standing here now. With 8 eliminations, they have ran their way up the standings and put themselves into this incredible conversation of a team to look out
That's
for
Batman
right now.
Booga.
Guys and
That's
Agers,
Batman
a great
Booga.
performance,
Okay,
move
that
in
was
rapid,
Batman Booga.
show up and get put
Until
down,
Thomas
and now
HD
it's
got
a top
him.
3, but it's just Pars and Baka down here. Queasy and Thomas have all the time in the world.
Queasy and Thomas are sitting like kings right now at height, just watching.
That was
all
Batman
this
Booga for a
catastrophe
minute.
unfold underneath.
He was
Chicho,
cooking
Trulix,
for a
they
minute.
know they've got to
He
deal
cooked
with
for
this
one
team
quick
on
minute.
All you see
Queasy
is the
already
hard
dropped
balls
down.
stacked
So
in
this
the
is
sky.
Thomas
Trulix gonna
HD
opt for the
Queasy,
med
bro.
kit play instead,
Thomas
hope that he can
Thomas
outlast
HD
Baka in the
Queasy win
process.
this one.
But again, at the end of the day, he's just staring down Queasy and Thomas on height.
They're starting to look down here. They're starting to put some tags in. They see what's going on. It's just a matter of moments. 8 eliminations for Queasy and Thomas. They look up. Who's trying to land on us? And of course, it's the one and only coming out the storm, Baka there. Who just
Baka?
went with a desperate play. Meanwhile,
Baka's
Trulix
gonna get
down low.
lasered out of the
If he starts to
sky.
focus in here, he falls so fast. And Baka has high ground now. This is a little scary, but the tag
Thomas,
is so
HD,
good for
Queasy,
Incredible part about it
EU
still at
again,
the end,
bro.
Queasy already had the record for most victory royales in FNCS finals, but he extends that from 25 to now 26 with this last victory royale.
Thomas, HD, and
Incredible
Queasy.
stuff.
They
I
took
wanna know
height
what Adam had to
early
say.
as fuck. I can't believe they kept it that long.
Forward for Thomas HD and Queasy!
WW.
Hop up for me, fellas. Everyone wants to see those faces. Let me see those faces. You know, 8 eliminations, a great start to proceedings there. Queasy, I mean, what is it like playing with someone like Thomas? He's got the eye of the tiger. He sees things that no one else sees.
I don't have
The
to worry
eye
about
of the
surge. I
tiger.
literally did like 200 damage that game, and we were 600 above or something, so it's pretty easy.
I mean, Thomas, you've been there. You've got almost every single T-shirt.
He's got the eye of the tiger. I don't know how the song goes.
It's now yours. What have you felt out there
Is that
so
Katy
far?
Perry
what
or
do you
some
feel in the
shit?
lobby and players around you that are kind of causing you a bit of concern?
I mean, it's like really nice to play on the stage again. Like, we only have like 2 lands a year, so yeah. I'm just happy we won a game, like, and we can prove ourselves finally.
I'm seeing as well, Queasy. I mean, there's a lot of fans
Roar.
out here. Hey, you guys, cheering you guys' names all the time.
Tell them their shit.
Let them hear forward. Queasy and Thomas HD. Let them hear you. Come on.
Used to be your favorite song when he was
To
4.
compete as well in front of an audience like this as well. Obviously, there's 10 games left, but are you embracing every second of this alongside your partner?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I got some important people in the audience that told me that I should go height and not die, and that's what I did, and we won the game.
Okay, I'd love to see it. And one more time, would you please, forward, give it up your game 2 winners.
Let's
Thomas
go.
and Queasy!
EU representing right now.
Doesn't
It's
that feel good?
2-0
Doesn't that
for
feel good
EU
anymore?
wins.
You guys have been amazing. You guys at home as well have been fantastic. A quick break from us
I
again
feel like
here on the
NA
main
are
show, but do not
offing
go
themselves
anywhere.
in the
There's
game,
loads more
man.
coming away. 4 more games today.
Why do I feel
Don't
like
go
NA? It's like NA versus NA.